3 update. I kind of get so caught up in doing this that I forget to kind of record a little short, I guess, video showing you my progress. But basically, both of the posts are up, which I am excited that the angles are right, because my dad was saying from the base that I created, it will look really goofy because the angle that would normally go on here, or like a normal angle roof instead of the high pitched roof like I did, would look really funny because it would be really low. So it almost looked like a little sandwich. And he was right, but I ended up figuring out the degrees, which was 26 degrees after a lot of trial and error, even though I did Pythagorean theorem and the math that I watched on YouTube. Anyway, so that's the base, that's the top. I am securing them by, I was going to do up and down planks with a bar that goes across right there, but that proved to be a little too hard because it's on a slope, so it's really hard to get to it to actually screw it in or beat in some nails, even with Ryan's help. So I am actually going to do them side by side, so basically measuring out about 2 feet and going to do them horizontally instead in between to really secure the top. And then I'm going to go to the store hopefully tonight and pick up some plywood, which is actually exactly 8 feet. Thank God I won't have to cut anything. And then maybe next week I can mess with the roof and do the shingles or a piece of metal. We'll see what I'll end up doing. But I had to do a lot of improvising. As you can see, a lot of planks. I had to borrow some tools thanks to Pastor Stephen. I actually broke his cord, which it was already kind of on the verge of breaking, but basically what happened was I was pulling the extension cord off and this piece came off. So I'm a little disappointed that I did that for him while borrowing his tools. I hate that because anyway, turned out to be handy, but of course I couldn't use it halfway because the cord broke. So I ended up doing most of the stuff by this, and my hands are probably swollen. They are, because look at my ring. They are swollen because I have never worked with my hands that hard. This has been probably the hardest project, and all these workers that are working on these houses, you guys, are like smirking and smiling, and neighbors are curious. So you know, I got them in an uproar, but it's kind of a mess here in the back. Hoping to wind down for this week because tomorrow I have other things to do. But this is day 3, so hopefully I can finish this roof today and then proceed from there. So yeah, quick update for day 3. So day 4 update. We got a little farther along than I thought we did at first. It's such a challenging project. I mean, I got bruises all over the place, like right here from lifting the heavier wood pieces and trying to hold it in place. I don't bruise easily. When I bruise, it's actually because I actually hit myself pretty hard. I just have a high pain tolerance. So anyways, today I was able to do a ladder, which I am about to complete using these planks right here. Was able to work with Dad's saw, which I picked up. Mom met me kind of halfway so I could finish this, because using a hand saw, you are not as accurate and it takes forever, and my hand was hurting. So definitely having proper tools for this kind of project is a must, and if you have 2 people working is definitely a big help. But overall it's looking really good. I'm excited for it. Next week I'm going to go pick up a slide. My sister had an extra one, and it's exactly the length that I need. So that was free. A lot of this wood was free. My dad brought me a lot of the screws. I just bought like 2 boxes of different kinds of nails. I bought 2 plywood pieces to go on top of the roof. And then I bought a couple of 4x4s, but everything else was for free. So this project definitely ended up being a lot cheaper because I borrowed some tools. And then, Mila, don't do that, honey. And then the rest of the stuff I did on my own. So yeah, I'm super excited to show you guys the end result after it's painted and after the shingles on the roof. and after the slide is attached, so it's going to look really, really cute. I'm getting a lot of stares from the neighbors, of course, because we don't have fencing and we're the corner house, so it's very curious house. People think it's a fancy dog house, but you know, let them dream or imagine, I guess. They'll figure it out whenever they see a slide attached. So this is day 5 of our little playhouse update. I finished the stairs yesterday, and Ryan helped me prop them up because they're extremely heavy because they are made out of 2x9s. I've never done stairs before, so this was pretty good for the first time. It is a little bit like bigger. I guess the steps are a little bit larger, so I think I'm just gonna have to find like a long handle to attach from here to here and here to here, so they can grip whenever they climb up and down. But I mean, eventually when they grow up, it's going to be really easy for them to climb up. So it has about 12 inches separation in between. So yeah, I mean, I could have probably added another step, but it's all right. I mean, it's doable. So today I am getting ready to paint. Found this at the oops aisle. I have said this before. Check the oops aisle if you're looking for paint. This is actually a really expensive paint, and this is an exterior high gloss enamel. It has a durable finish, and it's $9, and I think originally these things are like $40 a can. So I'm basically going to try to just do the post today and the surroundings, or like the frame, basically. I've been looking for some shingles, roof shingles, and then a roll that you put underneath. So I found it on Marketplace, so we'll see if they respond with my request, because some of them are selling like pallets. So I just need basically 2 bags for the square footage that I have, and then I found a roll for $8. Usually those things are like $30, $40. So I'm trying to like stay within my budget and not have a bunch of leftovers. So yeah, it's coming along nicely, and I'll definitely do another update when I finish some of this painting today. Mila, you like it?
Yeah.
It's nice. So quick update on the progress. At first I stained this wall, but Ryan said it didn't look all that, so I painted it black with the frame. And then here is the window portion. He picked me up a little area rug just because this is plywood and I didn't want them to get splinters. But actually, this paint that's exterior is super like plasticky, so it actually is pretty firm. So I'm letting them play in it for just a minute. Just did the roofing a little bit, and then tomorrow hopefully I'll do the painting and some shingles, and I think we are about done. We'll just be filling this up with some toys. I do have like a little art area that just doesn't stay up on the table, so I'm gonna make a little easel for them to play in. And then Daddy went to get us a slide, and I'm sitting actually on the stairs here, kind of guarding the door. And Mila does really well, of course. He doesn't really understand the concept of heights, so of course this is his first time up here. But Mila has really been enjoying climbing up the stairs. What I've noticed is it's a little steep, so I'm gonna have to find some handles or some rails. And he's starting to scream, so I guess I'm about to be done with this little short recap of this day and what we did today.